The hearing to decide if the suspected Freeman High School shooter will be tried as an adult is set for April. Yep, that's more than 6 months from today. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Mark Hanrahan.
And I'm Jane McCarthy. The 15-year-old is accused of opening fire inside Freeman High School earlier this month, killing 15-year-old Sam Strahan and injuring 3 girls. He's also now facing dozens of second-degree assault charges as well. The teen was in court today for a hearing to set the date to decide if he should be tried as an adult.
KREM 2's Lindsay Nadrich was in the courtroom today. She joins us live now to talk about the charges and what court documents reveal about the shooting. Lindsay.
Well, in addition to that hearing this morning, prosecutors also filed new charges and new court documents with details about what happened the day of the shooting. Documents say the suspected shooter told detectives he started watching Columbine documentaries and videos about Sandy Hook about a year ago. He also told detectives he'd been thinking about doing this for 2 years and told detectives he left the decision up to the flip of a coin. So he decided to flip a coin. He told detectives heads meant he would shoot students at the school, tails meant he wouldn't and that he would never think about it again, but he told detectives the coin landed on heads. Detectives also found notebooks in his room. One had a diagram of the upstairs hallway at Freeman High School. Another had a list of guns and ammunition. As the slow-moving court process begins, the hurt from what happened at Freeman High School 2 weeks ago still lingers. Caleb Sharp is accused of shooting and killing fellow classmate Sam Strahan and injuring 3 girls at Freeman High School. As he appeared before a judge this morning, the courtroom was packed with the families impacted by this tragedy. The suspected shooter is facing 1 count first-degree premeditated murder with aggravating circumstances. That charge was upgraded today. Documents say the murder was committed in the course of, in furtherance of, or in immediate flight from the crime of first-degree burglary. That's likely referring to the fact that the suspect got the guns used in the shooting from his dad's large gun safe in the home. He's also charged with 3 counts attempted first-degree murder and 51 new charges filed today for second-degree assault. The new charges are for 51 other students that were in danger the day of the shooting. Attorneys will now start preparing their cases to argue why the suspect should or shouldn't be tried as an adult. Normally, a declination hearing must be held within 14 days of charges being filed, but the judge waived that rule based on the complexities of the case.
I think that obviously this is a significant matter, and the determination as to whether he gets treated as an adult or a juvenile is clearly very significant, and so it's not a matter that you can rush people to have a hearing in 14 days, that they can't prepare and provide the evidence that the court needs to have to make that very serious determination.
To charge him as an adult, certain criteria must be met. The defense would like him to stay charged as a juvenile. Attorneys expect it will take at least 5 full days in court to argue their cases.
We believe that a decline hearing will take at least a week based on the information available to the parties right now.
This is a long process, so it will be quite some time before the case even goes to trial. Documents say detectives also found a yearbook in the suspect's room with faces of students crossed out with an X. Handwritten on the yearbook were the words X equals kill. Court records also have an account from the school janitor who ultimately stopped the shooting. He told detectives he was making repairs in the bathroom when he started hearing students scream. So he walked out in the hallway, saw the suspect, and yelled at him to get down on the ground. Documents say he held him down until school resource officer Deputy Nye arrived and placed him in handcuffs. Reporting live tonight, I'm Lindsay Nadrich, KREM 2 News.